Hey guys, I'm back, and with my return, I thought I'd bring back a segment from the channel, Off the Cuff. Today's topic is artists uploading their projects or mixtapes to streaming platforms. Now, this is a kind of recent trend. I say kind of recent because we have seen this in the past. A few artists that come to mind immediately are Chance the Rapper with 10 Day and Acid Rap, and McJenkins with The Waters. I feel like, however, with these two, they kind of had to put these onto streaming platforms because they are some of their most popular projects, if not their most popular in their discography. So it would be kind of dumb not to put them onto streaming platforms. However, I feel like we're seeing this trend more now than we ever have before. Just this past year, we saw Logic drop the Young Sinatra onto streaming platforms. We saw A$AP Rocky re-release Live Love ASAP to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of that mixtape. We recently saw Lil Wayne with Sorry for the Wait, and honestly, I think the biggest re-release from last year, without a doubt, would be Mac Miller's 2014 mixtape, Faces. There was a lot of buzz and a lot of hype behind this re-release, and rightfully so. It's considered by most Mac fans as their favorite Mac Miller project, and I can totally understand why. I love this mixtape. I thought it was cool because with the re-release of Faces, they decided to do a pressing of it on vinyl, and they did two variants. They're actually really dope. There's one that's all yellow, and there is a tricolor record. Fortunately, I was able to snag a tricolor record. I got it right here. I'm not going to show it today in its entirety. I'm going to save it for my next vinyl haul video. I can't be giving out spoilers now, alright? So just be patient. Back to mixtapes being put on streaming platforms. I love this trend. I hope we see more of it, but I do have my reservations still, and I'll get into that more towards the end of the video. So before we get into the negatives, let's start with the positives. A huge positive is merchandise. With the re-release of a mixtape, you could do a record, you could do a CD, you could do t-shirts. The possibilities are somewhat endless. Another great thing about uploading your older body of work to streaming platforms is your newer fans have this unique opportunity to listen to these projects, maybe for the first time. I think a majority of older mixtapes, especially really popular ones, have at least one song on there that is an absolute banger. And with this music being, uploaded and being in the system, people can access these songs through Instagram stories, Facebook stories, hell, even TikTok. Say what you will about TikTok, but it has helped a lot of artists' careers. An example that comes to mind is this trend that was happening about like a year and a half ago. This trend was people on TikTok making fake Adult Swim ad bumpers. Honestly, a super creative trend. I hope we see more trends like this in the future. But anyway, they were using a song by Bad Bad Not Good on their album 4 called Time Moves Slow. This has slowly become one of their biggest songs. This is great for them because it gave them some exposure. More eyes, more ears, more people just checking out their music. So this could happen potentially with artists uploading their older mixtapes. Another advantage to artists uploading their older mixtapes is their mixtapes being accessible. I don't know about you, but downloading a mixtape off of DatPiff and putting it on your phone is a little time consuming. I have done this with a majority of all the mixtapes I'd like on my phone, but it is a hassle. And I think just for convenience sake, it's nice to have it just ready on Spotify, Apple Music, whatever streaming platform you use. The last thing I want to mention, this is like more for myself, but playlists. I like putting songs in a playlist, and I'm very particular with my playlists. I like having like some cohesive theme. I like trying to get songs to transition into each other. Honestly, it's stupid. I don't know why I do this, but I like making playlists this way. So even though I have a lot of these mixtapes downloaded onto my phone, other people that look at my playlist can't see those songs in those playlists on Apple Music. So it'd just be nice if it was all public and people could see it. Again, this is more of like a nitpick, but everything else I think is like a really good positive for everybody else. Okay, now let's get into the negatives. I should actually say the negative because I just have one big point I'd like to make that kind of just ties all my concerns together. That point is media preservation. Now, I know I was gassing up Live Love ASAP. Again, it's a really good thing to have it on streaming platforms, and I'm very excited about it still. But the record is still incomplete. We're missing tracks like Kissing Pink and Out of This World. But we did get Sandman, so that's cool. We got a bonus track, but we are missing parts of the record. And this doesn't bother me that much, but what bothers me is what the record label did. They decided to snipe the original upload of this mixtape off of DatPiff. And that's sad for a number of reasons. Not only is that a piece of history, you know, you have the comments, you have how many downloads that mixtape has, and that's sad that that's just now erased. Plus, that is the original version of the mixtape. That's the one we got 10 years ago, and it's kind of a bummer that that's just now gone. Now, those two songs aren't just gonna vanish off of the face of the earth. Of course, people still have them on their computer, on their phones, they're re-uploaded to YouTube. They're still easy to find, but still, it is a little sad. But I know with an artist like A$AP Rocky, those songs will never go missing. My other concern that kind of ties into this a little bit is record labels just half-assing a release of a mixtape. I mean, it's obvious, people by now know that record labels are extremely greedy, and if they catch wind of this trend and they want to just make a quick buck, they will. I just worry that record labels might just hurry and rush putting out a mixtape, not bother with getting half the samples cleared, find loopholes and recreating beats, and, you know, losing really important parts of a mixtape. If that were to happen, at that point, I wouldn't even bother listening to the project, because you lose everything that people love about it. And plus, if the record label is showing that they don't care, and that they're just trying to make money, why the hell should we listen to it? Why should we pay attention to it? At that point, I'd rather just download the original and put it onto my phone. I will say this, I do have a majority of the mixtapes I want on my phone, which kind of wraps up this video, because this is a two-parter. Next week's video, I am going to be talking about mixtapes I would like to see make it to streaming. Again, I like this trend. I'm not just being a hater. I know I ended off on kind of a negative note, but I do have my concerns, and I really hope it doesn't go this direction. There's just too many projects out there that are on DatPiff or Mixtape Monkey that people need to listen to. And honestly, having easy access to it on streaming platforms is going to be the easiest way for them to listen to it, at least in my opinion. So anyway, next week, I'm going to be talking about mixtapes I'd like to see make it to streaming platforms. So if you guys have any of your favorite mixtapes, leave them down in the comment section below. I might miss a few in my video, so yeah, just be aware of that. Also, thank you guys for getting me to 4,000 subscribers. Honestly, just really crazy. It happened so sudden. Plus, I've been super inactive on this channel. I'm gonna try to fix that. I want to start uploading consistently, and I'm thinking about possibly doing a giveaway. So if you guys have any ideas, also comment that. I think it might be fun to do like a record giveaway or something like that. But again, just plan on a video next week, and till next time, peace.